Hello, Dr. Wilkinson here again. I want to give you an update on sort of an intermediate assembly situation which covers the ramp that's kind of buried in the interior of the structure. But this partial assembly gives you a better look at what's inside. So here's the conveyor belt ramp that we had built before, and I've got the belt off right now. It mounts to a structure that provides a support for the Lexan floor to the ramp, and this is some 1x1 channel. It's 33 holes long, one on each side, and then there are these 2, 4, 6 hole 1x2x1 channels. 4 of these is kind of legs that stick up off of that floor. To raise the belt, the drive belt above the floor. And like I say, there's 4 of them. Notice the positions. You know how many holes there are to the mounts on that end. 4 holes, and then it starts the structure. Here let's see, I'm going to get back to focus. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes before the structure begins. Notice where the screw is set up in here. It's on that side of the channel. It's true on all 4 legs, for these support legs. Then there's one other item that's key to this. That's this bracing strap. Let's see if we get it. Yeah. Bracing strap right here that ties this together so that it controls the slope of this ramp. And that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hole strap. One on this side, one on this side. Then the only other lesson that I learned from this process, maybe before I jump away, this here proves to be 4 1/4 inches wide for the Lexan sheet to go in here. Given the length of this, the Lexan sheet is 16 inches long, and then there's actually a 3-inch or 4-inch long sheet that sticks out here, and between 3 and 4 is going to be kind of an operational. We may have to adjust operationally, but I've built a brace structure that I sent Mr. Nachman a picture yesterday that shows how to brace or support that flat level Lexan piece that comes here. In fact, let me take and show a picture. Here's that Lexan ramp as a whole. I've sent Mr. Nachman still pictures of this, and that gives you a sense of dimensions and the shape of that ramp. And what I have is a 1x1 channel support system that comes here, bends at this corner, and comes out and supports this flat. And you'll see some of that later in a more complete construction when I get to that point. There's just one other point that I want to bring out is I, in the end, modified this ramp to include these standoffs built onto the ramp, so it was easy to put this conveyor into the ramp structure by just the 4 screws at the end. You should drop it in and screw it in those 4 places. It's easy. Otherwise, you'd have been trying to screw it in these places, and it's not good. But when I got all done, I also had to play with the length of this standoff. So what I did is I put a this was a full 1-inch screw, and this goes through the bearing on this end, and there's, after that bearing, there's two Kep's lock nuts plus a 1/8 inch bushing, followed by a 1 inch standoff. So that's what I needed on that end to give me the right bridge spacing across here for the ramp. And down on this end, what I had to do was I had to put a, this is a 1.5 inch standoff, where this was a 1 inch standoff up here, and I put a 1 lock nut, Kep's lock nut in there to again give this length the right length to span across there. So that's the update, I guess. Take care, guys. Hope it's going okay. Keep puddling along here myself and discovering and adapting. Take care.